Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri-Sun here, and welcome back to King Tom's Butt! Also known as Nino Kuni with a beautiful castle. So nice to see that on my TV screen instead of that big-ass butt, man. So, first order of business is... I think I'm gonna go take care of this pirate map that this kid found in Castaway Cove. That's the one that's been on my mind, so that's the one I'm gonna do. It's the one I'm gonna dupe. I may just end up doing some duping here. Maybe if I steal all the treasure and keep it for myself. Man, you know what I'd like to see? Marcuson in his bathing suit. Just can't get over it, man. How did you decide to join your crew? Oh, but what? But what? It's it's a what? Oh, really? Why would the governor have you clean out his closet? You're like 2 years old. Interesting indeed. The mother will not allow me to go look for them myself. I mean, it's okay to clean out the governor's closet, but I can't leave the town. Yeah, let's investigate. So he can live vicariously through us. You know how that is. Har har, I felt sure you would agree. Okay, what's up? Oh. So the map is torn. Gee, isn't this exciting, Mr. Drippy? Boy, that sounds great, and it lights him right up for you. So we'll start with this guy, why not? Or this woman. Excuse me, ma'am, would you be able to tell us anything about the Castaway Corsairs? Anything at all? How are the treasures they found that you wish to hear about, perhaps? Well, many people know of the shipwreck shore and the reasons for its ominous name. But not so many know that the Castaway Corsairs once ran around there themselves. Of course, as the legend goes. Thanks, ma'am, we'll go take a look. So I don't know if you can do all these like at once, but I talk to all these people at once. I might want to write these down. Actually, I think I will. So I'll have to cut myself, cut it out of the video, but the island of mine. No, that's not it. It was the island of not mine. No island of mine, perhaps? Yeah, that does ring a bell, actually. She's talking about no longer mine. Hey. Surely I'm no expert, but I do recall the tale of how they found treasure in the bar something, somewhere coastal. Huh. The bar somewhere coastal. Hang on. Yeah, apparently there's so many people in this town. Let's see. Tiny and intensely cold island. Yeah. Snow, a soft white substance that falls from the skies. Yeah, not that different from mana, to tell you the truth. Speaking of which, it's surprising the mana didn't hit here. So let me just put that down. Snow. That's all I need to know. Bungler's Bay, west of here. Your captain nearly met his end there, I believe. I know where that is. Sort of. Yeah, you. Hello. Do you know anything? Yeah, sure. I know what you're interested in, young man. Treasure! The continent of Autumnia is divided by a mountain range. Billy Goat's Bluff. Yeah, Billy Jack Bitch. I know where that is. Billy G's, man. Teddy Pendergrass. Teddy P. Number 6. Yeah! You with the fruits upon your head. You look suspicious to me. Swan Island? Ugly Duckling Island? Oh, one of those, I'm certain. These people are mentioning these islands, and it's like, I know exactly which ones they're talking about, because I remember seeing the things there. So, why don't we... Well, I didn't write down Swan Island, and I'm not going to, because I'm going to go there first. So basically, you might remember we'd seen several of these weird-looking structures in the world, but they didn't really seem to have any purpose. These right here. Discovery on Swan Island. Oh. Blasted birds and roasting them all. A castaway course there. It'll probably tell us what the... yeah. Alright, well that's one. So apparently the captain tried to dig for treasure here, but the birds didn't like it. Because they thought he was going after their eggs. Which you used to see that in cartoons all the time. Like when I was a kid I didn't get that. It's like, why are mother birds always so mean? Like in Sword in the Stone. You know, when Squirrel Arthur accidentally stumbles into that bird's nest. And she won't stop pecking him on the head. And then he stumbles into it a second time and she goes through a whole nother round of pecking. It's just like, stop it, you know? Stop it! Jeez, man. Stupid bird. It's like he's trying, he can't help it. This is not the island we're looking for. Oh, here we go. I had a feeling it was this one. It's right over here, hidden by the cliff. What's this stone over here by then? Some kind of writing on it? Tiny Tim's treasure. We managed to get our mitts on the treasure, but we suffered for it. Most of the crew were still wearing their swimwear from Castaway Cove and caught awful cold. Ugh. Wrapped ourselves in beach towels. Yeah, no kidding. Good lord. It must be, eh? Honestly, what kind of idiot takes to the high seas of nothing but swimming trunks, I ask you? Like, I don't know. I guess if you were to somehow forget one of the months of the year, August would be the first one you would forget. The bounty. No sooner had we uncovered a buried treasure chest than the captain lost his balance on deck and fell into the sea, taking the chest and its contents with him. He managed to haul the captain aboard uninjured, but the chest sank to the bottom of the sea. I think he's the one always telling us to watch our step. Jeez. Drippy's all into the story. He's like, I thought the captain was a goner, man. Telling me, man. But I'm not gonna make it any more complicated then. Scavenging on the shipwreck shore. The tides have washed all sorts of things onto the shipwreck shore beach. Just as we landed, in fact, we saw that a wrecked pirate ship had been lifted onto the sand. Upon closer inspection, it turned out to have been full to the gunwales with treasure. These are the days that every pirate dreams about. Cool. Really? Should we do that? I don't think you're actually supposed to do that. Because, like, there's nothing there. Pretty sure there isn't, unless suddenly now there is. I'll go have a quick look. But I can almost guarantee you there's... this one's kind of epically placed, if I do say so myself. It's quite rare for the captain to find the treasure we're looking for as soon as we land, but that's what happened this time. His face was a real picture. Never seen him look so proud of himself. I was happy that he'd found the treasure and all, but he didn't have to look quite so smug about it. Huh. Yep, you can, can't you? Well, then there you go. There you have it. That's 5. I know where the last one is now. Now that I actually think about it. I knew it was here. Climbing the hills from the bay where we landed was a long, hard slog. But at least the treasure was where it was supposed to be for once. I just can't wait to get back and bomb some Dodongos. Start to feel sick if I spend too long on dry land. The captain seems to be faring even worse. Caught him rocking from side to side and muttering, the sea, more than once now. If we don't get back to the boat soon, I fear we'll have to carry him. Yeah, this is pretty far inland. But I suppose if you wanted to, you could always look for one of these. Good, I was gonna say, if you give me star crystals now, just kick your ass. That draw point is actually random. It could be any one of the types of crystals. Yeah, the bearings. Here we go. This has got to be it. It starts with VAR. There is one here. Yes. Oh, I had a feeling. Finding this treasure was no mean feat, I assure you. No matter where we looked or where we dug, we could find no trace of the blasted thing. Only after we had reduced the entire coastline to an unsightly collection of holes and hillocks did we finally find a little chest with a single gold coin inside it. To say the captain was furious would be an understatement. You got that right. Well, it's a lucky thing they wrote it down because I sure didn't. So the writing on the monument says blah 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 blah. Decode it, yeah. Well, I remember that what you get from that is a series of letters and numbers. And there is some way, like, I played around with it, and I remember coming up with something pretty close to what the right answer actually was. I might have actually gotten the right answer, I can't remember. Okay, I got it. You know what? I actually did figure this out last time. Now that I've written it down, I know what it means. Basically, what you get, if you put this together, you get 1K, 4L, 7-3, 3B, 6I. I'm not saying IJ there because I already know the answer. So just go with me here. 6I, 5A, 2U. Now, if you put the numbers in order with their corresponding letters, the letters spell out Kublai. So here's the idea. Now we travel to... Oh, no we don't. We travel to... wherever Kublai is, which I have to assume is on the ship. And talk to him about it, and maybe he can tell us something else. I'm not sure what the 7-3 part of the puzzle means. I would assume 3 is another piece of the... like Kublai 3 or something. Because that's what you would get if you put this 3 in the 7th spot, like you did with all the other letters. However, still not quite sure what that all means. Kublai, you got anything to tell me about this? That's right, you bet I will. No, dude, you gotta tell me about... Ah, no, you gotta tell me about the thing, man. Okay, I can't believe I did this, guys. But I went all the way back to the ship and talked to Kublai, thinking that was what I was supposed to do. But no, he gives you a chance to tell him what it spells out. You have to tell him. Yes. It spells out Kublai. And then the number 3. Or maybe just Kublai, I don't know. Kublai Khan the Third? Yes. Is he known to you? Sure he is. You must have heard of Kublai, King of the Sky Pirates, right? I wonder if they're related. I'd bet my bottom gilder on it, Ollie boy. Okay, now we talk to Kublai. Let's go do that. Hello, Mr. Kublai. Finish the side quest for us. Spit it out then. You'll get nowhere playing coy with me. Did you ever hear of somebody called Kublai Khan the Third? Grr! How did you come to hear of that name? So you've heard of him? Aye, of course I've heard of him. He was father of my father's fathers. What business do you have with the old dog? A boy gave us a pirate treasure map in Castaway Cove. And when we followed it, we found all these monuments and the letters carved on them spelled out Kublai 3. Is that so? Makes sense, I suppose. Legend has it that the third to bear the name of Kublai Khan was captain of a band of bloodthirsty pirate scoundrels. His name was known and feared in this day, but that was many an age ago now. If he was real. man. They say it was finally hidden away in the depths of the forest on an island somewhere. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So the big treasure was so huge that the captain took it to his grave with him. What could it be? Okay, finally at last. For the third time we come here now. It's another monument. It is too. The words aren't all faded, though. Can make head or tail of them? Yes, most likely. Alright, no reason why this shouldn't have worked before, but... Well, I wasn't supposed to know about this before, that's why it didn't work. Neato, the writing's just like new. Nice work, Ollie boy. Right then, let's have a read, shall we? The greatest treasure of all. They say that life is an adventure, and so it has proved for us. Braving terrible storms and giant waves, we've explored every corner of this wondrous world. We've seen such sights as no man could imagine. Felt cold that chilled the blood, and heat that singed the skin. We've amassed countless treasures and spent just as many, bested countless foes and paid victory's heavy price. But finally our journey is at an end. After all this time and all this traveling, I have discovered the greatest treasure of all. A life spent with friends. To this no worldly wealth can compare. As a tribute to the times my friends and I shared, I have made records of my dearest memories and placed them around the world we explored together. I hope that one day another adventurer will find them and will discover the value of companionship on one's journeys. Wow. Indeed it is. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, hell yeah, you know it. Just like my best memories are the times I've had with you guys. And I am talking about myself there. So, there you go. So with that, let's finish up this side quest and get back to Castaway Cove. So in the end, there was no treasure. At least not physically there wasn't, but we did find out that according to the captain, the greatest treasure of all is a life spent with friends, or among friends. And I must say, I mean, you know, as pretentious as Drippy may say that it is kind of a nice reward, you know? Something to report. He sure was. What did you find? You must tell me. It's probably not what you were expecting. What? Surely not another puzzle. Nah, man, it was old Kublai Khan's grave, ain't it? His grave? Uh-huh. But there was a message, too. After all this time and all this traveling, I have discovered the greatest treasure of all, a life spent with friends. Proper wise words from the old sea dog there, ain't it? Memories of good times with your buddies, your butties, are way more precious than boring old treasure like. Hold on, don't leave flippin', ain't? What a load of old rubbish. That pirate wants his head looking at. I see, so there never was any treasure. But Kublai the Third's words have only made me more determined to have my own adventures with friends, of course. Gee, that's great. We'll be rooting for you and your friends. Oh, okay, well, I guess 2 evil eyes. Damn, alright. Yeah, I'll take that. Because now that gives me 5 evil eyes. Which I believe just about makes it so... Well, that is the ingredients of something, but... Heck if I can remember at this point. It's 10 more merit stamps. Oh, what else you got there? Ooh, new formulae. Yes, indeed. Well, you know what? I'm probably gonna check that out in between episodes just to see what's there, and kind of go from there. But for the time being, that's gonna have to be it for this episode. It's gone on a little long as it is. 51 minutes. Good God Almighty! What did I do all that time? Shit. I'm gonna leave the town. Good lord, man, I was trying to hide behind this bush. This bush has caused me more problems. Just by being on the outside of town like this. Whatever. See you guys next time on Let's Play Ni no Kuni. Goodbye. That was lame. Oh my god. Let's try the left arm. Jeez. Man, oh man. Alright, whatever. It's coming out of both sides. Two different farts were coming out of my mouth at the same time there. Harmonized farting. I don't know, dude. Dude, what is that? Is that a booger? Where did that come from? Jeez, man, you were so nasty. You're sitting here farting, and then there's a booger on your finger. Where did that even come from? Alright, let's do this.